Monsieur Diable.
I will be dipped in mango julep. I had no idea there'd be this many sacks. We are gonna be racking up.
Surrender, I must inquire as to why my stateroom study, which is so crucial to my Melville research, is stacked floor to ceiling in obstacle.
Well, you're not the only one, Catwoman. We've all got them in our staterooms. Yeah, this is how we finance the next leg of our journey. That sugar daddy benefactor of Georgia Hot Flashes is seeking to make a little money in the spice trade. So see, now you get to sail on an ancient shipping rig like your Viking ancestors, or whatever you had. I didn't get all the details.
Is there no place in the lower deck storage facility to house these?
All full up, Catwoman. That's why I say we're racking up. I tell you, I knew one day it would be worthwhile to keep Georgia in my life. Actually, I just hoped it would. Actually, I had lost all hope. In everything, really.
Well, I would certainly expect this to not become the standard. C'est une intrusion.
Well, we'll just see how well this goes.
You can't do what we do without corporate sponsorship, lady. The rest of us ain't rolling around in retired teacher pension money. And just who will be purchasing these exotic and mysterious condiments, Surrender? It seems there would be any possible version of alternate route for procuring one's turmeric.
Well, I guess you could shuck and jive around a statue of Shiva, waving silk scarves and praying for spices before your souffle bottoms out in the oven.
Or you could ship spices from point A to point B and then load them up on a truck, and then load up the spice racks at the Pinch My Penny, where people who don't have time to do the hustle with Shiva can make all the spice purchases that suit their needs. Stuff gets shipped around all the time, Catwoman. Well, I know that.
We're being a part of the solution.
And so my Melville project will apparently be postponed for an indefinite period of time.
Well, yes, I know the world's been waiting a long time to hear what a great white whale barking in Russian would sound like. But I'm sure we'll all be that much richer for having endured the wait.
Yes.
Spicy smell pretty. Put that back, you mangy hound. That's golden bouillon in your yap.
It's the Dragonsail Puppets variety show, starring Surrender, Bruce, Catatonia, and Henri, featuring the Dragonsail Puppets band. Anchors away.
No good to try and there won't be a sign. Sometimes a matter, but not for all the time. Just leave your heart on tow. Visions will be right. To catch a runaway star on its way back tonight. Sometimes bodies scatter and sometimes they lie. Somebody's been searching for something late behind. Just leave your heart on its own. Don't be scattered here and far. You'll catch a runaway star on its way back tonight. You pulsation it ends with a dial. Just begin on the inside and spiral without. Feed your heart and soul. It's equipped for sun and catch a runaway star on its way back tonight.
Well, hello, my saucy, spicy minions. Look at you all lit up like the 4th of July. Careful, honey, I'm not sure I can take all that sparking heat. Oh, well, now you may have looked around and seen a few more burlap sacks stacked all around than per usual. Well, it's all just part of our celebration of ancient Viking spice trade remembrance week. Yeah, you didn't know you'd be getting a slice of history with your voyage at no extra charge, did you? That's just surrender going the extra mile, babies. Just try not to get your spiky heels twisted up in one of those sacks, hon, because an alarm will go off. Lord, Surrender has been doing some wheeling and dealing, and mostly reeling, at the incapacity of one Georgia hot flash to find me one industry promoter that isn't some junior college flunky spending most of his time trying to learn a 3-chord progression on a guitar from Walmart. Oh, honey, we can't all be in the limelight. There are the surrenders who must shoulder the burden of saving the world through their artistry, and then there's all the rest who need to serve her needs for the good of mankind. I mean, Georgia either finds me some prepubescent nose picker, or she finds me some slimy piece who says if I give him $10,000 up front, he'll raise my reputation up so high my shadow won't even touch the tops of the trees. Now, you gotta know how to deal with these hussy hustlers, honey. You gotta be diplomatic without looking weak. You gotta have a steady purr and a ready spur, am I right? Where's my amen chorus? So, until she can come up with a better class of clientele, I am on a bit of a break from Georgia. I mean, as enjoyable as it is to listen to someone repeat the same thing over and over, I must withdraw and see if I can locate my pulse again. You know, it's good to have time away, time to yourself, time to reflect, replenish, restore. It makes you more in tune with life, and it gives you a sense of a deeper meaning. The last time we docked, I went around some of the neighborhoods along the coast, and I saw an old woman content to sweep the sidewalk around her property and tend the garden she had set off with little stones and birds. And I thought to myself, here is someone whose life is full with her simple day-to-day tasks, with no need to seek beyond the present moment, no need to present herself in any socially acceptable way. Certainly no need to dress up in something remotely presentable, or comb that mess of hair, maybe put on a smoothing foundation, a pancake makeup. I mean, we can't all be pretty, I know that, but I honestly don't know why. I don't think most people can look in a mirror and see what's in front of them. You know, ask the burning questions. Does my long stringy hair make me look like I just escaped from a deserted island and was driven mad with starvation while floating for 2 weeks on a 2x4?
And was my arrival on land a gift to those around me, or did they run screaming? Are these lines in my face indicative of hard-earned wisdom? Or do I look like I'm about to go cackling off into the broom closet with more than my own share of nursing home pudding? Thoughts to ponder, babies. See y'all sit tight. I'll see you on the other side. Hello, sensible shoppers. We are here with the CEO of Pinch My Penny, right? To discuss the exciting new developments at our favorite savings emporium. Mr. Pinch, I know that whenever I require a new gown or accessory to enhance my presentation, your store is my first choice in which to bless my commerce. Your clothes may look a little ratty, and of course God knows who's been sweating in them before they got to me. But I was born a child of the streets, and I'm used to turning scrap into gold. I mean, nobody ever gave me anything, right? No tooth enamel damage here from gnawing on silver spoons. But it's made me strong, resourceful, and very bitter. But I'm sure that beyond your discounted jogging pants and hair dye, you have many new exciting items in play to inspire the frugal shopper, which you will find listed on that cue card over there that Guatemalan drag queen is holding up.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be getting in our first shipment of Dragonsail spices within the week.
Ooh, how exciting! What a bounty is in store for the culinary adventurer in all of us. What will be some of the exquisite spice flavors available?
Cart your mom,
Cardamom,
coyote pepper,
cayenne, pepper,
gloves.
cloves,
Oh, cloves, yeah. Yeah, you can smoke that.
or add them to your pumpkin pie and spicy pickles recipes. Well, I look so forward to filling up my spice rack with Dragonsail spices, which will be located right next to my honeysuckle passion fragrance display at the Pinch My Penny.
And across the store, be sure to visit the Stormcloud Designs kiosk.
Lord, they're still selling those rags.
This one tastes kind of fruity.
I don't think we're supposed to be eating this stuff.
And why is that?
This seems like one of those things where when Serinda finds out what you're doing, she's gonna tie you to a chair.
No one will transfigure me.
Try that other one, it's green.
I'll have no part of this.
Oh, hey. Here, look what I found the last time we docked.
What is it?
Oh, busted out bird, yeah. The little birdie flew away from the egg, like the promise of spring.
No, that's a golf ball that got run over by a lawnmower.
No.
Remember, we had some confusion on this issue before.
Well, what about this? I also found a bottle with a hidden message in it.
Oh, how are we gonna get it out?
Okay, hold up the message and I'll read what it says. Dan and Dan here out of our coconuts on the funky weed. Oh, so much for messages from swashbuckler pirate dealies.
A devastating disappointment.
Ooh, let's try this one.
Ooh, that's yucky.
Henri, Bruce, have you seen Serinda?
Oh, not recent.
Hey, how'd all these bags get in here?
Well, I need to inform her that my stateroom is overrun with mice. Catwoman, my stateroom is overrun with mice.
Hey, how'd all these bags get in here?
Do tell. So's the backstage, the lower deck, the main hall, and pretty much everywhere. Well, Serinda, did Georgia's benefactor consider the ramifications of shipping spices in burlap bags without any other means of product protection? This is the man who chose Georgia Hot Flash, Catwoman. We can probably safely assume he tends to fall short on the details. Well, now we have an issue. Yes, which the dogs in our company can solve. Henri, Bruce, I need you to sick all those mice.
Oh, I don't know.
They're very sweet.
Oh, for God's sake. No! Oh, good work, Catwoman. Now see, Bruce? See what that 70-year-old retired professor on a pension in yellow bunny slippers can do? Now start collecting them in that tin can, Catwoman. I will do no such thing, Serinda. I will not spend my quality research time playing Tom and Jerry. I have forged a path through the sacks in my study, and I will continue translating Chapter 9 of Moby Dick into Russian. Lord, she's still on Chapter 9. Okay, Bruce, if you're not going to be of any help rounding up these mice, at least keep your nose out of the spices. Now you put all of these bags back in the storage room.
Okay. Turn back the stream of time.
Keep it classy, hon. You on speakerphone.
Fly and spin without the line. But then you've got to return.
Yes, Georgia. So good to catch up. Listen, I'm sorry that those diet pills caused you that rash, but if you stay out of those stream bikinis like the Board of Health recommended, it probably won't be noticeable. Now, I was going to call you first off to tell you that you need to tell that that benefactor of yours, that those burlap bags full of spices are attracting mice. And unless these mice have been swimming the past 500 miles to catch up with our little party boat, I'm gonna hazard the guess that they were probably in the damn bags to begin with. See, that's what I was going to tell you first off. But now, we have a bigger issue affecting our bottom line. This banana boat is now full of dead mice. And the ones that died did so after getting into some sacks labeled FP. Now I need you to go through the books and see what spice FP stands for. All I could think of was fennel powder, and if so, we can't be selling no wacky fennel, now can we? Yes, I'll wait. Not long, though. Put some lube on your fingertips, hussy. It's so fast. Ah, yes, I know, so many pages. Cinnamon, yes. No, cayenne pepper, not coyote pepper. What? Flash powder? What the hell is that? Who am I asking? I'll just look it up here on my little Google phone. Alright, see. Flash powder, even within intended usages, often releases explosive force of deadly capacity, highly sensitive to shock, friction, electrostatic discharge. No, my God! Oh,
Hush, hush. Oh. Turn off that lamp, woman. What? Oh, are you mad? Stay still and don't make any sudden moves.
it's ridiculous.
Listen, that scheming no good jackass that Georgia's shacking with has got us carting explosives.
Pourquoi je ne sais pas si puis?
So I have got to go extinguish all open flames and asphyxiate everybody who might pose an inflammatory threat.
And again, my translation will be delayed until I have an appropriate light source by which to work.
I will tell everybody I meet that Chapter 9 is on its way. Now keep still till I tell you to move.
Not again! What did I do?
This is to keep you from doing anything.
Why?
Because everything you do involves knocking things over and nearly setting fire to the boat. The least little bit of friction on this boat could blow us all sky high, so you will be tied up until we dock.
But what if I have to go tinky?
Chi-Chi's on her way with a catheter.
Oh.
Who wants gummies? Hello, everyone. Listen, not only is it ancient Viking spice trade remembrance week, it is also Intercoastal Firefighters Appreciation Week. And to show our appreciation to the men what displayed themselves all up in those hussy calendars every Christmas, we are going to be confiscating everyone's lighters until the end of our journey and replacing all of our flaming drinks with a special mystery concoction sure to make you feel a transcendent calm and a great gratitude to the great men in blue. Or you know, the dudes with the hoses, you know who I'm talking about. U.S. Coast Guard, Virginia Beach Division. Yeah, well, this is the Club Dragonsail, and we were not supposed to be docking on your lovely shores. But it turns out we are carrying a few tons of heavy firepower that we thought was going to make a delicious massaman curry. Now, Lord willing, and if we don't go boom, we should be there within the next 24 hours. Surrender. Every passenger in the main hall is immobile and unconscious in their chairs. Do you know when they will awaken? Within the next 24 hours, Catwoman. Now, when we get there, will there be anybody to help us unload this dangerous cargo? Well, what if you can't find enough Boy Scouts who can leave school early? Get a few suckers on the boat to do it. Okay, I'm on it. Okay, fellas. In exchange for my feeding you gummies and keeping you safe in this dank and dusty cellar, I'ma let you haul off all these bags of spice when we reach Virginia Beach.
No can do, standing my ground, can't be moved, wheel of iron.
Okay. Hidden in one of these bags is 45 pounds of pure Canadian ganja. When you find it, it's yours.
Somebody stuck in a pen. Somebody wants to leave, so they're following me down. Could be a hell of a lot to teach. If you don't know where the load is, you could explode this. They know where to place my feet. Little big feet on a stretch of solid rock. More blood rushing, laying there. Leaves you with the need to weep. Back of the spine takes time. Pretend to be. Every blue leaves you.
time.
Many a time. Little pink boat on the open sea. The world blows. You're too slow.
Lots of tinkle on the bed. I know where.
Bring a little bit, on the rock. Stretching on the solid skin across the pond to the cave.
Save the bed,
Shit, dig
sing from the head.
pressing on the spinal bed.
Now the arms to cross the line.
Listen to the wind on wood.
Sounds good.
The wind in the wave. Already caught it up to go back down to the bottom. We go to it. They do it. They do it. They do it. They do it. Caught up and use a little overtime. Slow cry. Did pain to the over and the under of it all. Till the boom leaves you with the fuse. The sea waves.
Well, thank you all for your righteous enthusiasm after your long sleep. Boy, that bartender really packs a punch, right? Love is the special ingredient.
Oh,
We want to thank Lunar for being on the show again with the Silky Spice, and all of you for making ancient Vikings and firefighters everywhere feel seen. Pride is a verb. At least that's what some hussy told me. I wouldn't understand it at all. And now that the ship is back to normal, we hope that you will join us for pumpkin pie and all manner of godforsaken food items in a pickling jar as you go forth and live in life. Oh, suck it up, hussies!
Serinda's gowns, courtesy of the Pinch My Penny markdown rack. Wardrobe consultation by Chi-Chi's Productions. Personal assistant to Serinda, also that drag queen from Guatemala. Special promotional consideration by Georgia Hot Flash. Serinda's fragrance, Honeysuckle Passion. Now beside the display of firecrackers and cherry bombs at the Pinch My Penny.